Governments across the globe are seeing the potential of blockchain technology far beyond the financial sphere. And March 22nd to 23rd, that was yesterday and today, so international and regional blockchain experts meet here in Kenya, in the capital Nairobi, to talk about the pros and cons of adopting these technologies, specifically in the African market. Experts say that blockchain and cryptocurrencies have the potential to reshape the global financial system. So let's get more insights on this. Cedric Wachira is the co-founder of the BRIM company. He is also the Secretary General of the Blockchain Association of Kenya, and he joins me now here in our Nairobi studios. Cedric, for the last 2 days, it's just been blockchain technology here in Kenya. What is blockchain? What is it about? And why does it matter for day-to-day transactions?
Thank you very much for having me. Blockchain technology is a platform. This platform constitutes a couple of things. So we have software, we have hardware, we have network, and we have operations, bringing people together. So the interest in blockchain is the way information is stored. Blockchain is an avenue that is seen as a source of truth. So what do I mean? How information is stored, we use what we call a consensus mechanism, where we agree that this information that we want to store somewhere as a transaction, this is the correct information, and we are not going to come back later and modify this information. This is what blockchain is all about. Mm-hmm. Now, there's been a lot of interest across the world because if you look at one very successful case that has come out of blockchain, which is a cryptocurrency. If you look at the market capitalization and the market size, today it stands at around $330 billion. This is half of what is the value of Google. So there's a lot of potential in terms of generating revenue in this market. It has created a way of doing things differently. We've seen in the last 2 weeks the government of Kenya, courtesy of the Ministry of ICT, create a blockchain task force. So they've seen, they want to tap the potential. They want to use this technology. Okay,
we'll get to that in a bit. But yet some will say the speed at which ledgers are updated in cryptocurrency, for instance, can often be quite slow. So how can commercial applications of blockchain tech avoid or solve this problem?
Okay, so this problem was there before. And I can gladly say that today in the biggest or the largest blockchain, which is the Bitcoin blockchain, this problem has already been addressed. We have a protocol that has been built. It's called the Lightning Network. So basically what happens now is that you're able to move at super fast speeds and at very little costs. So the issue of slow transaction occurring on the blockchain has been sorted by this technological advancement.
Just one question though, Cedric, because listening to you tech people, it's just buzzwords and keywords just flying all over. How do you break it down to the ordinary person out there who doesn't quite understand these tech jargons that you like to use?
Good point. The main issue in getting into blockchain and Bitcoin is knowledge, education. This is the first point. So as the association, what we're trying to do basically, we're trying to be the source of truth. We're trying to guide people. We are trying to show people this is the potential. This is what you need to know. This is what you need to get started, and this is how this technology can work for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's a lot of reading and learning that needs to happen. It's actually a knowledge economy. So yeah.
And quite frankly needed, because now, like you're talking about, we've got governments trying to experiment with this technology. Like you mentioned, the Kenyan government just announced the other day that it will apply blockchain technology in the lands registration, if I'm not wrong. So what are some of the applications of this tech to real world applications? Why should it matter to me and the next person on the street?
Another good question. And I'll say this, blockchain should matter to you because it's the new way of doing things. When we talk about things like ethical business practices, it comes down to accountability. You're supposed to be able to, if you're in the business of for example, NGO dishing out money, you need to understand where this money has gone to. So blockchain has created this accounting system whereby you can actually itemize each and every penny spent. So we're also looking at another real use case on things like payments. For example, if I want to buy a car tomorrow, today is a Friday, if I want to buy a car tomorrow, I have to wait for the bank to open on Monday. with blockchain and a successful case again, the financial bit of it, which is Bitcoin, I can be able to just send somebody Bitcoins, I can go pick my car tomorrow. So that is another one. We've seen in developed countries like America and Sweden, they're accepting fees in form of cryptocurrencies as a form of payments. Those are quick wins. Yeah. So apart from the challenges that it is facing, there are actual solutions that are actually working out there. And as an association, we have said, enough talking, let's get to doing it, executing.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's leave it there for now, otherwise we'll go on and on and on till forever. Thank you very much, Cedric Wachira, joining us live in studio.